Ever since we got confirmation that Future Trunks was returning to Dragon Ball, and by extension, of course, Dragon Ball Super with the Future Trunks arc, I expected anything when it came to Dragon Ball. When Broly was announced as the main villain of Dragon Ball Super, well, Broly, I wasn't too surprised, actually. I mean, I was because it's Broly and, he's a quote-unquote, and I hate using this word, but non-canon character. He's not a part of the main continuity of, Toriyama's work, Dragon Ball and by extension Dragon Ball Super. He doesn't fit in that, continuity. So I was a little apprehensive at first to accept that Broly was a new villain, but I wasn't entirely surprised. And that's basically because I expect anything now with Dragon Ball. We got recently the confirmation, or at least semi-confirmation of Gogeta Blue in Xenoverse, the new DLC, so then, that would obviously tie into the movies, the new Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. That would obviously be a tie into that, because Broly is also another playable character that got data mined recently, so I'm honestly just saying to everyone, expect anything. Don't be surprised by Dragon Ball anymore, because it's like, holy shit, like, we got Goku Black, and I'm doing a video like top 10 unexpected Dragon Ball Super reveals, but I'm just saying, like, in the past few years we got Goku Black, so quote-unquote evil Goku, even though he's not really evil Goku, he's just a master possessing Goku's body, but quote-unquote evil Goku. So we got Goku Black, Future Trunks coming back, then we got female Broly, which I was like, okay, fair enough, but then we got actual Broly as a main villain in a Dragon Ball movie production. Like, that is super weird. Like, that is, I can't tell you, like, how weird that is. And we also got Paragus coming back. Ultra Instinct was another unexpected moment. Just expect anything with Dragon Ball. We got Arale coming back, Ultimate Battle as a new insert song, and I'm going to leave some of the unexpected, moments in Dragon Ball Super for a separate video I'm doing with Kyokai, but I just wanted to, talk about some of these things and just say, expect anything. I mean, I didn't think we would have a 2D Dragon Ball fighting game, in the place of Dragon Ball FighterZ. I didn't know we were going to get that. So expect anything, really, because, if Broly is confirmed, and if quote-unquote evil Goku is confirmed, for Dragon Ball Super, anything is possible. Like, I don't think we can say, well, that might not happen. I think, like, that ship has sailed, and I was one of those skeptic guys that were like, please, like, don't believe into this garbage. Broly is never coming back to Dragon Ball. Guess what? He appears in a theatrically, like, paired Dragon Ball movie. Like, that is insane. Like, a theatrically released Dragon Ball movie. That is incredible. So I just wanted to say, expect anything when it comes to Dragon Ball. And I have Ultra Instinct Gogeta because that could happen. Expect anything. It's just super weird the time we live in. Like, a few years ago we were like, Broly's never coming back. Gogeta is never coming back. Vegito in Super Saiyan Blue, he's never coming back. These, these things that we expect, to appear in fanfiction, and they have, appeared in fanfiction, they're in Toriyama's work. And it's not Toriyama 100%, even though the original manga, like, I might make a separate video on this, but I'm just saying, like, Toriyama's manga isn't even 100% Toriyama, because we have Torishima and his other editors within, the Dragon Ball manga days, and Dr. Slump, Torishima edited Dr. Slump as well. He was Toriyama's first editor, then he got, two more when Dragon Ball was coming, to its end. And anyway, so Toriyama, the Dragon Ball manga, it's not even 100% his work. His editors got involved and said change this and change that, and then Toei adapted Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and changed stuff there. So Dragon Ball is not 100% Akira Toriyama, and neither is Dr. Slump. The most Toriyama that we've seen is, Toriyama's original work before he even got an editor, you know, with Wonder Island, Mysterious Rain Jack, Wonder Island 2, A Wayward World, you know, old vintage Toriyama manga like that. That is 100% Toriyama. But when Torishima rolled around and they started creating Dr. Slump and Dragon Ball, even though it is the purest form of Dragon Ball, it's not 100% Toriyama's, if that makes sense. It's kind of weird saying that, but, you know, he's always had outside influence with his editors and, you know, even with movies and Journey to the West, so many inspirations, and I get that, you know, he fuses these inspirations into one, but, you know, still. Anyway, back on track. Expect anything when it comes to Dragon Ball, especially with the Super brand, because the Super brand is really when everything crazy kicked off. I mean, we have the Gods of Destruction in the Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods film. Okay, what's going on here? And then we have Broly, and it's just insane the time we live in. Like, a few years ago, we were like, this is ludicrous. Like, why is Broly, you know, why are people saying Broly's gonna be in this? Obviously, that's going to not happen. But we were wrong, and it's weird. So, yeah, I just wanted to ramble about that. Expect anything in Dragon Ball, man. Like, honestly, like, it's just insane. So, yeah, basically, the point of this video, the source of this video comes from the Gogeta Blue Xenoverse data mine, you know, basically, like, the data mine that happened, and we saw Broly and Gogeta, it seems, you know, the Gogeta fusion, so people are assuming that this is going to be in the movie, you know, Gogeta Blue, which is a, you know, pretty much concrete, you know, it's 90% confirmed, because Xenoverse has the data mine, and also it's just, you know, put two and two together, you know, this is like the biggest Dragon Ball film, and it's going to have a lot of fan service, so why not throw Gogeta Blue, and maybe even Gogeta Ultra Instincts. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.